Victor Wembanyama has been the most talked about player in basketball for the past few months, and I was somewhat convinced that there wasn't much else he could do to surprise me anymore. I felt like I had truly seen everything he had to offer until last night. I refuse to believe this 7'4" giant is pulling up from Steph Curry range like it is nothing. This is not normal. This dude is not real. Last night he dropped 29 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, racked up 4 assists, and had 4 blocks, shooting a very efficient 57% from the field and 43% from 3. Even though they lost this game to the Timberwolves, Wemby looked like the clear best player on the court the whole game. Some of the things he was doing out there makes you question how this is a rookie. He plays so confident and mature for his age, and he's been playing like this all season so far. In the 9 games he's played, Wemby's averaging 20 points a game, 8.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks. And while these stats are very impressive, just looking at the averages, they don't really blow you away. Unless he has one of his higher scoring output games like last night, it's not the stats that makes everybody so excited about him. I know we're in the age of statistics being at our fingertips, and all people want to do is compare averages and use them as our basis on how good a player is, and stats can be great if used correctly, but the stats alone do not do Wembanyama justice. Unless you have really seen him play, you do not understand how great this kid already is. Just skill and talent wise, he's basically a flawless player. There isn't a standout basketball skill that he lacks in. His scoring ability is one of a kind, he's 7'4" just shooting over everybody, and he can hit shots from Steph Curry range. And if he wants to score inside, nobody is stopping him. The multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, couldn't even stop him on a lot of plays. His defensive IQ in the low post is so much more mature than it should be for his age. He's made it nearly impossible to score inside on the Spurs when he's on the court. And he's very quick for his size too, which makes him a great defender off the pick and roll and even on the perimeter. The space on the court he's able to cover with his 8-foot wingspan makes it really easy for him to get a block no matter where he is. Just going off his averages, he may not be there yet, but if he continues this level of play, I could genuinely see Wembanyama being an all-star this year. Which sounds crazy, but it's happened many times before with legends like Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, and plenty of other all-time greats. But this has only happened 2 times in the past 20 years. Yao Ming made it in 2003 and Blake Griffin made it in 2011. So it's not a stretch to say that Wemby may be listed in that special group of rookies good enough to make an all-star game, but he'd be the first to do it in almost 12 years. All this goes to show how much potential Wemby has. Of course, you have to factor in anything can happen, it's basketball at the end of the day, and we have no idea how good he could be in 5 years, or how much worse he can get. But so far, he's not only lived up to the hype, but he has exceeded everybody's expectations. Because of social media and the amount of instant gratification constantly being thrown at us, it's hard for us all to really be surprised by anything anymore. But this is truly a once-in-a-lifetime talent in front of us right now, and I hope we don't take him for granted like we did with another all-time legend. He has still not even played 10 games in his career yet, so this is definitely still a way too early prediction and assessment of him, but when you see things like we saw last night, and what he's able to do this early on, you've got to wonder, with many more years of experience and practice and maturing and growing as a player, how great can he really be? Let me know what you guys think. Are these way too early predictions on Victor, or could this really be the beginning of an all-time legend? Let me know what you all think in the comments below, but that's all I've got for today. Thank you all for watching, and with that being said, I'm out of here, and I'll see you on the next one.